able to maintain for the best we could, like the mindset because of like we knew we was putting good things into our body, as like organic stuff. So
Mm-hmm. So there was a way. There's always a way out. That's what you're saying.
yeah, there's always a spiritual, that spiritual,
That portal, like a portal.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can always give self care, like. But yeah, it was horrible. Like it was horrible. Like even if you look up Kensington Avenue on no, if you look up the one of the worst streets or the worst avenues in America, Kensington Avenue.
I've heard of Kensington Avenue.
Kensington Avenue in Philly, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Everybody knows about that. It's like, and it was like it was cancer. I could see cancer all around me. I could see it.
What was the street scene like? Like what was going on?
The
Was
streets.
it drug use or
Dirty, trashy, trash everywhere. They did not care. It was concrete, the concrete jungle, like concrete everywhere. Track, no green. The hue, it was
No green. What you mean no
No.
green? I'm from the south. What you mean no green?
green, my brother.
Sheesh.
No green. There was no green. It was just pure buildings and streets and concrete
green?
and trash and drug addicts. People not even conscious like that they here. Like people just gone. Like it's like a body that has no drivers. Like Babylon has changed. Babylon is different, and it's easy to see. Okay, this is definitely Babylon, and this is definitely nature.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely polar opposites.
Mm-hmm.
And I obviously see where I'm supposed to be. Obviously, it's like obvious. Like, why would you not want to be?
I like to think about why I would.
I would want to be somewhere that's straight from the source, like nature. A tree grows straight from the source, straight from the ground, like.
And there's a feeling. There's a just being under the shade of a tree. There's a feeling associated with it. Like the tree is just like, I got you, I got your back.
Alive. It's alive. Buildings.
It's like being under the skirt of your mother.
Yeah, something like that.
Protecting you,
Yeah,
Mother nature.
or under the wing of a bird, you know.
Mother nature, you know. It's things that's alive. The water, even water, it's moving constantly. Even the little tiny beings, the little amoeba, it's alive. Everything is alive, man. Even the soil, it changed, like it decomposes and it's always moving and everything is always moving.
Yeah, so it was interesting when I had heard in the past my reflection talking about doing nothing, and I'm like, energy is always moving, yo. Like, dang, okay, that's interesting to see that perspective. Energy always moving, things
Like,
changing.
And plus it being cold, everybody's not moving.
Not as active.
Everybody's stagnant. And you like feel, and it's like it slows down. Like it's like a loop.
Yeah, it's like a loop, huh? And it just be still, like not moving, like not an activity, not a whole lot going on.
It's like, what am I doing in my life? That's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm so ready to
Yeah, we had one over here. We had to, had to get that thing out of here. Had to not give it attention, but we actually gave it love for it to go. We gave it love and it left.
Yeah.
Gave it love and appreciated. Gave it the right kind of attention. Said what we said. I communicated with it, and yeah, it left out of here. Yeah, man. So y'all was in that tumor. Y'all was in the portal. And y'all was supposed to be in the back room, but it was a tumor here or something. And y'all went to the cold. So y'all always was in the back room. That's how I look at it, metaphysically. Y'all was always in that room.
The tent was always up.
And the tent was always up.
Nice. You nurtured it for them.
And I made sure the tent, got some great carpet. But y'all was always in that room. It was just a parallel universe to y'all. Because instead of you and Light, it was Ray and Siobhan. And they was in the cold. Y'all was in the cold. See what I'm saying? Like the energy just transformed.
Yeah, it did.
You see? That's what I said. She had a bunch of air in her chart. He had a bunch of earth in his chart. Same thing with light. Transforming energy. That's how I was looking at it when y'all got here. I was like, oh, y'all was in the cold, huh? Oh. So y'all had to match the frequency to swap places like that. Let me say that again so both of y'all can hear that. So y'all had to like match the frequency of that other person so y'all can swap places. Like, you know, how y'all was a couple, and then there was another couple that moved in that room, in that space, in that place. And you was in the cold, and they was in the cold, and y'all swapped. But I ain't going to no cold, so ain't gonna be no place swapping. But yeah, you know, I swapped places with my reflection. You heard that back there, look? Nope, good.
What?
I was talking about my reflection that that decided to speak with us. You know, we swapped places.
What are you talking about?
I think you spoke about it. You said, do you think that he left here to make room for you?
Who?
There's only one person you said that about. I'll let you say it. I want you
Wait,
to say it.
I don't understand what,
Okay.
what we're talking about.
So we were talking about space and energy and light and competing for light and things like that. And you said, do you think it's possible that he and they left here to make room and space for you?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Who was I talking? Who were we talking about?
Lithium carbonation.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering. Okay. So, but so like I said, so you know how like I said, when you're doing the patterns, right? Y'all always was here. Like you really never left. Your energy was always here. But you had to like do
Alchemized.
something. You had to alchemize the energy. So you went back to the States, and then the people, you know, y'all was always there, man. You was just in two different forms. You was always there. Yeah. You was just Ray and Siobhan. You and Light was Ray and Siobhan, and then y'all swapped up. You know.
Yeah.
You went to a place that was all beautiful and had, you know, had the aesthetics.
Right.
You know.
That was tricky.
You know. And then, like I said, before y'all got here, it was cold in that room.
It was.
Before y'all got here, it was an air-conditioned environment.
Ooh, it was nasty in there. Nasty
I
cold.
Can't believe that.
Yeah,
That
cold.
is crazy.
Yeah,
Cold in the room.
cold in the room. Then they left. Y'all came here. It was warm in the room. Totally done up. Beautiful.
Like
Red
different
carpet.
Energy.
Different energy. Clean. Organized.
Great. Yeah, ambiance, like light, beautiful music, and the glowing projection stars. It was so beautiful. Yeah, like one of those like rooms that you do the crystals and the singing bowls in. That's what it is. That's it. That's the feeling I get when I go in there.
More upgrades to come, by the way.
The job today is to work on that thankful thing behind you.
Yes, during art time. Yeah, I'm gonna paint that.
I have a lot of paint.
You do?
Yeah, see what we're gonna do is you can get this thing right here.
Okay.
See how we got this
I'm
pattern.
gonna do it in Jamaican colors.
So you got this pattern.
Jamaican with gold outline.
If you can see, see you got the mirror over there, and then that picture behind you, and then this thankful over here that cascaded. You see what I'm saying? That's how we do it. And she gonna change the color of this. So that picture, that.
I thought, well, not everything has to go with the colors. Like I'm feeling Jamaican vibes, the Bob Marley,
because it makes the colors pop out
right now. Or it's coming up. Ziggy Marley's performing there this year.
Man, in Philly, we went to the store one time. We got an Uber back. Tell me why the Uber. It's already cold. It's almost snowing outside. It's already cold. This man driving down the highway with the windows rolled down.
Used to it.
Like, you a penguin or something? Like, this man a penguin. Like these people, like, and you got people walking down the street, like it's not like that's their everyday life. Like they really used to that. Even God, I could see that he was like that's his environment. He used to. I don't think he ever want to leave Philly.
Immortal God? Oh, he was up there too?
Yeah. He's so funny. That man funny.
He is. That cold stuff, man. That's.
Yeah. And the change, like the extreme change. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know we was here, right? We had left. Remember you laughing at us because we had on pants. You were like, pants?
Oh, when you arrived?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were about to leave here and go there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the climate change, like automatically from hot to cold as fuck. Like,
Did y'all go straight from Puerto Rico to Philly?
yes. Yes.
Did you guys get cold?
What
or
time?
anything? Like, did you have any problems adjusting that cold weather?
Yeah, when we first got there, Light had caught a cold.
Yeah.
And he let him get some tea for a couple days. They got better.
Aww.
And then, he had caught another cold. He gave it to me. The first time I didn't get that shit. But at the same time, I had caught it. And that's why you heard me clearing my throat, which is, I'm so glad it's over now. But you hear me clearing my throat and stuff when I got here. I was getting over that cold.
Uh-huh.
Horrible.
So that's what it looks like.
I still learned a lot about myself.
Cells. Just inactive.
I am so grateful and thankful that I'm in this beautiful, warm, loving, harmonious environment that only has one season, and that is warm, lush growth
Mm-hmm.
and beautiful weather, rain when it's needed, and this is the best, happiest, most healthiest I've ever been. I'm so glad I'm here. Everybody should be here.
Testimony.
All human beings. It doesn't matter how much melanin you have in your skin, how much melanin you have. It's a great environment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's testament.
The fractal part is the part I like, because it's undeniable. Like, oh man, okay. So if I'm in this body, right, and all of these humans and insects and birds and bees and stuff like that, and plants are cells, how are these cells acting if I'm in the body? When I'm cold, I don't move around a lot. So I'm seeing the cells not move, and I'm around more buildings because it's cold. So I'm looking at the pattern of cells just being still. But when I'm in the heat, I look around and everything's moving. The wind is blowing. It's hot. It's birds. It's noise. It's growth. It's rain. It's just always activity.
You know something I observed? Okay, say you take an empty pan and you put it on the island, and you pour water in there. The water start turning to bubbles and it start moving because it's hot. Yeah. Versus when you pour it in there when the eye is not on, the water's just still.
And then the water goes up in the air.
Yeah. It dissipates.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got superpower. It can fly for a while. Because it's in that really warm environment.
Exactly.
So just like so as it always has been said, being here makes my cells move. It makes me more active. Makes my mind move more. Whole lot faster, whole lot more electrical. There's a lot more activity.
Yeah.
Even in peaceful states. Huh?
You get to observe it. You can see it. Oh my goodness. Heaven is like so perfect.
It's a perfect balance of peace and activity.
Yes.
Perfect balance.
Yes.
Over there is too much inactivity. And we can also go somewhere where there's too much activity.
And the inactivity and seclusion is encouraged in Babylon.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's encouraged. In fact, sometimes it's enforced. Got to be at least 6 feet away from people. Don't you dare give them any oxytocin.
Yep.
Don't you dare
Yep,
give
look
them
at
any
that.
cortisol.
Yep.
No, just
That's
go
why
and
with
be
this
by yourself.
metaverse-
Shut those doors. Don't even let the delivery drivers see you.
With this metaverse thing, I just only have to put on glasses to connect with other people. I can come to your house through these glasses, like with the, you know about the metaverse, the face picture, the metaverse thing, and teleport and all that. But it's like no human contact. It's like you sit down all the time, and you can just be in a reality.
Just like the Matrix.
Just like the Matrix, and eventually people have to start unplugging themselves. Like it's gonna get to the point where you don't even need your body because you can just you don't even need your actual self. All you need is
Your
your
brain
consciousness.
cells.
All you need is your consciousness.
Yeah.
And place yourself anywhere.
But I can place myself here in real life.
Exactly.
I am here. Why would I want to?
As soon as I have the thought,
and not get the benefits.
Right.
as soon as I have the thought to go somewhere else, I'm already there. That's it.
Yeah.
That's how that works. Ain't no other way to look at it. I had the thought to being there. Now I'm there.
Because I am.
I'm everywhere.
I literally am there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm the place.
Yeah.
I am there.
Exactly.
And then
I'm the
there's
place.
several
That's
words
deep.
theirs.
That's on point. That's real.
I'm all of them. All of the word theirs. I'm all of those words.
I used to tell people that your imagination is reality. That's
So
the
would it
real
be okay
reality.
to live in a world of fantasy?
Not necessarily.
Because look, this is a banana to me. I'm imagining, I'm using my imagination, and this is a banana to me. Like, that's my reality. Like,
It's fantasy.
That is a banana.
It's
What are
fantasy.
you talking about?
Because the laws don't apply. The laws and the rules don't apply to that. That's a fantasy.
just
I
like
can take my imagination and put all this energy into reality and to give me a wonderful experience that make it seem like a fantasy. This shit seem like a fantasy. It's so great all the time.
It is.
You see what I'm
This
saying?
is a fantasy life.
that's
I had
why
to-
I'm the creator.
Like I'm
But it's
literally-
real.
Yeah, it's very real.
It's
That's what
very
I'm saying.
real.
It's very real. It's so real. It seemed like a fantasy. Like dang, this shit happening. Blah blah blah.
Exactly.
Like that's
Same
from me
like-
using my imagination. That's the real world, the first world.
Like with Christianity and all the religions, you can't tell my mom Jesus is not real. Has she ever seen him? The imagination of the Jesus is real to her. Like that's her reality based on the imagination that she used for that to become her reality. Like with all religions or religions,
All storybooks.
storybooks, yeah. Like that's real to that person because that's what
His
the imagination is so
storybook.
strong. Even we can believe something that's not even there.
But it's laws and stuff and rules that apply to making the experience tangible. And that's what determines if something's reality. Now there's a tangible result, physical. I can prove it. I can put it in a pattern. I can ritual it. I can actually feel and experience this thing. Like that's the distinguisher. Yeah, I use my imagination. I used to tell people, and I still say it sometimes, that I don't have that many dreams because I'm putting my energy here into this state. I'm putting my energy here. This is the feelings I want to feel. I'm dreaming about shit that I want to feel, just so I can feel it here. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So exactly, I use my imagination and putting all them dreams here. I don't have to have as many dreams. I don't have to. Ain't no need. I'm sitting here in this life happy as fuck. Like,
Right. That's why gratitude is the highest.
Ooh, speaking of that, I'm gonna pull something up as a reference for that.
uh-huh.
Right now,
That's
we're
why
gonna love
gratitude is
this.
the highest.
Okay.
Because like in a dream, like
I just saw a thing from the you know the tribal chief that wears the red and gold macaw on his head and does the
Oh, yeah,
uploads. He
yeah.
did one yesterday. How do I find his name? Okay, give me a minute. But he did one yesterday on the meaning of dreams or the meaning of reoccurring dreams.
Mhm.
Ooh-wee.
I used to have those. Don't have those anymore.
Ooh-wee.
So I focus my energy on using my imagination to make this reality. Real. This thing is growing a lot. Real. It's an illusion. No, it's real. It's real. It's very real.
Okay. Here. Manish. Yes. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
A reoccurring dream occurs when an event happened a long time ago. Wait, let me put it on the event will repeat itself. Because for some people, the energy of that day is repeating itself again.
Hmm.
But I thought that's interesting that, because like I've had recurring dreams. When I was little, I would have a recurring dream that I was like, it was post-apocalyptic or whatever. It was like after Babylon had lost its time, and all the trees and stuff had grown up through the concrete again and had overtaken houses, and like everything was just kind of left, and me and whoever I was with, this group of people, would be going through this world and kind of like looking through people's things. It was like an urban exploring, but it was like the whole world, and like it was just me and my group of people. And it was like mostly nature, and we would have event. And I remember it was, and I would have this recurring dream from the time I was little, like 5 or whatever. And eventually, sometimes I still have it. I recently had it, and I realized at that time, I said, this same recurring dream I've been having since I was little, it's like, it's my actual life now. Like, it's when we went to the abandoned sugar mills on VA case. I mean, I have that footage still. That's what my dreams were of. It was us going through doing that, and it's like, but this is my life now. Like, I live in the nature. I live in a place where there's all these, Hurricane Maria places, right? And like, and even the way that Babylon is going, it's like things are gonna grow. That is how it's going, because the nature always takes back over, and it's like I am there for that, and I've always been there for that. I was just dreaming about it. I was dreaming about my future. Yeah. Are you recording me still?